Yo, what's going on, guys? What is going on? Okay, as we always do, first thing we're going to do, boom, we're going to hop into the JASMY chart. You know what it is. So we're just still hanging around that support level at 3 cents 5. We're just a hair below it right now, but we did close above 3 cents 5, which is good, right? So very, very good news there, guys. But I've noticed something on the Bitcoin chart that I'm going to show you guys in a bit. Very, very fascinating. So you guys are not going to want to miss that. But clean the chart up a little bit here, guys. All right, let's jump into the comments and see what everybody's doing. Patrick, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Beebs, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Crypto Goddess, what's up? Good to see you. Hey Rob, added some Myro under 20 cents. Grabbed some Miria in the 4 cent 8, and caught XCN at 1 cent 8. Man, that's epic, brother. That's epic. I did some DCAing today too, bro. I sent out some buy alerts this morning for you guys, for the members. So check that out, man. I love the thumbnail, Rob. Yes, thank you. Symbolizing aping in, guys. Aping in, right? Got to ape in on these dips, baby. Kevin, what's up, broski? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Crypto Q, hello, hello. What's going on? Good to see you. The gang is all here. What do we got? Mary, keep hope alive. 100%. 100%. That's what we do. 14 coins, good. I always see you talking about buying the dips. I seriously thought you had doubled it. Forget about it. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Tara. Hey, Rob and Jasmine family. What's going on? Beebs, I keep buying the dips in those 14. Yes. Very similar to me, Beebs. Just fill those bags up, man. Crypto Paradox, I'm buying the dip in the morning. Nice. I hope it stays down for you, my friend. I'm only in 5 coins this run. Hey, 5 is decent, man. 5 is a good number, man. H Barbarina in the house. Are we dead yet? That's great, Kevin. I'm sure you got some heavy bags. All right, guys. So again, as always, as we started doing now, guys, right? We know what it is. We got to start, we got to start making sure everyone is aware. Philip, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. We got to make sure that everyone is aware of the new intro into the live streams. So check it out, guys. Check it out.
Human society, I can tell exactly what's going to happen as the worst scenario or the must scenario. We're all going to die.
We're all going to die. Oh, man. Crypto's going to get mass adoption. We're all going to die. That's never going to get old, man. That's never going to get old. I swear. That's going to be classic crypto future entrance music. We're all going to die. Oh, man. You can't write it, guys. You cannot write that stuff. Okay, so what is going on out there today, guys? So I got some good news on Bitcoin for you guys, actually. So I was checking out the charts over on Bitcoin today, and kind of look what I'm seeing here, guys. Look what I'm seeing. Now this is on the 4-hour. Now, if this plays out, guys, this inverse head and shoulders, this will shoot us up to about $90,000. Okay, on the inverse head and shoulders. Now, for this to play out, we need to touch this line down at about 64K for Bitcoin, right? For this to play out. But if it plays out, so if we see Bitcoin dip down to around that 64K level, very, very bullish, guys, because that is going to play out this inverse head and shoulders to about $90,000 per Bitcoin. Very bullish, guys. Very, very bullish. Philip Perspective, weekly top 20%, monthly number 1, yearly number 2, and KASPA not including the frog cap coins. Really zoom out. Reality, zoom out. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, brother. So yeah, guys, very bullish for Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Inverse head and shoulders so far playing out. We got to see it kiss down around 64, 65K though for it to play out. And hopefully we see an inverse head and shoulders here. Crypto True North, Truth No Motive, sorry. All price action due to FOMC and CPI. BTC will hit 80K soon enough. Buy the dips, hold, don't sell in fear. Yes, 100%, man. 100% agree with that. Dropping the alpha. Just slap some knowledge on you, man. Just slapped some knowledge on you. All right. So we looked at the charts there. So let's get into some of the news, guys. As always, since the chat's kind of slow, I'm going to jump over to the news. Like I always say, if you want to get my attention, you have a question, a comment, concern, whatever it is, just fire it over in a super chat, and I will jump over from the news immediately to answer your response, your question or whatever it is. Okay. So let's get into some of the news here, guys. We got Dan Gambardello says, can you wait until August or September for altcoins to start pumping? Personally, yeah, I wasn't expecting stuff to kick off till, and I've been saying this for weeks now, guys, that I'm not expecting the alts or even crypto in general to start really running until the end of, like, mid to end of July, right? We're going to kind of go sideways. How many times have I said it's the summer of sideways, right? That's what we're dealing with, guys. That is what we're dealing with. All right. What else? What else? Yes, yes, indeed. You might ask me, Rob, what am I looking at on my screen right now? Well, that, my friends, would be Steve Jobs on stage with Ondo. Yes, this is Ondo from JASMY on stage at a convention. I can't remember what year it was, 2011, 2014, something like that. But yes, Ondo on stage with Steve Jobs from Apple. You love to see it, guys. You love to see it. So Ondo has connections, guys. He has connections everywhere. Everywhere this man has connections, right? Very, very bullish. All right, what else do we got? Bitcoin Therapist says there are reports that former President Trump is meeting with the largest Bitcoin miners in less than an hour. And I have a follow-up on that, so stay with me. Here we go. Here's the follow-up on that. So he was meeting with one of the world's largest miners, and boom, here we go. Donald Trump just told the Bitcoin miner CleanSpark co-founder he loves what they're building. So Trump is following through on everything that he said in terms of being pro-crypto. He's even out meeting with the miners, the largest mining companies. So yeah, very, very bullish, guys. Very bullish. Growth Dynamics. Currently, JASMY's price is still massively undervalued and currently hovering around 4 cents. Leaves huge upside space before it reaches the thousands or tens of thousands of dollars like Bitcoin reaches in a few short years. Users' data is the new digital gold. Yes, absolutely. I would agree. I would agree. And what else do we got? So we got the Bitcoin bounce is here, guys. When the RSI hits 30 on the 4-hour chart, the Bitcoin price has bounced back the last 4 times. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, bounce back, run to the upside. We've just hit below 40 on the RSI on the 4-hour, as we can see over here, guys, as I showed you on the Bitcoin chart. See? Right down here, 40 is right about here, right? So right about there, guys. Check that out. We have fallen below it, and every time we have fallen below it in the past, that 40 touched it or fallen below it, we have on the 4-hour time frame, sorry, we have run back to the upside. So we could be due for a bounce, especially with the negative news, potential negative news for tomorrow already priced in. I anticipate, guys, and I could be wrong, but I anticipate a very green second half of tomorrow. I think it's going to be a recovery day tomorrow. I think that the Fed is going to come out and it's going to be positive, and we're going to see the markets do a 180. That's what I see happening. All the stars are aligning. Now, check this out, guys. If you're not bullish enough yet, now this is from Blockchain Backer. This is his TA today. He likes to compare 2020 to 2024, which is the preempt to the 2021 bull run. This is the 2024, 2025 bull run. So check out these similarities, guys. Check it out.
And I've shown this, of course, for the last couple of months, that you can have an A, B, C correction happen in here and what we've seen those recoveries look like. And I showed this yesterday, showing how these things ended up playing out back in 2020. And I also showed what that looked like in relation to what XRP looked like during that exact same time back in 2020. This whole thing, where it's taken from, that's before we ended up getting going in this market and things went really exciting. But before we went into expansion, we had this whole correction that lasted all throughout here. As you can see in here, these are remarkably similar as well. And it's not unusual to come down in here in these consolidation structures happening in here. But what I find fascinating about it is the actual structure of it and what it actually has been doing, the timing of it. And then again, like I keep pointing to, tomorrow, it feels like there's some type of surprise or something that just smells funny based on what we're actually seeing in here. And to get an idea of how perfect this actually has been to back in 2020, we can look in here and see the timing of these are happening almost to the day on each other. And not just for here, not just for these in here or where the fall takes place, but when we go back and we say, hey, when did this run like officially kick off? You can see that this run kicked off right in here. And for those who don't know, like we all think of C19 as being the worst time ever, but it was up only ever since then. Once that happened there on March 12th, it was up only from then on out with this long pause here that we keep pointing to in here. And we look at the timing of these things and like, when did things start to kick off? And they really started to kick off there on October 20th. Then we do consolidations, we do bull flags, then we do breakouts, and then we end up having all of this all play out in here just on the right time. Now, why is it still pointing to the Fed meeting tomorrow like something smells funny about it all? Well, if this thing is to continue doing something like this, in which it's followed the timetable ridiculously well, then in the coming days and really by the end of the week, we would want to see prices hitting the top of that range once again. Which, as you can see in here, a quick reversal that goes right back up to the top of the range to then have to consolidate again before a breakout could ensue, as demonstrated here. So let's play with the idea if that did happen.
So back up to around the $70,000 to $72,000 range, consolidate for a brief amount of time. Right now we're on the daily, so consolidate maybe for a few days before a run to the upside is what he's saying.
One, we don't know if it will. If this thing starts taking out these lows and taking out lows, it looks like trash. Hard argument there at that point. But let's say we do get some type of reaction tomorrow and that by the end of this week, we have gotten ourselves back up to the top of this range. The question then becomes, what next? I talk about this a lot on my channel. I'm trying to typically think 2 to 3 steps ahead. If you're 1 step ahead on crypto Twitter, you look like an absolute genius. But if you're 2 steps ahead, people consider you a dingus and insane. But I'm always trying to stay 2 steps ahead. So in the event that that does happen, what would I be thinking then after that? The argument would start to get pretty strong that we've completed an accumulation structure that we have seen this market do before, and that our next phase would be to start working our way up to break out and go into expansion. But there's a caveat to that because of what's happening over here in the United States stock market, that what people's ideas of what expansion would be might be that means the block reward halving matters in 4-year cycles, and we have until 2025. But I wouldn't actually go into it with that mindset, for me personally, that it's that much time. That I would be thinking that maybe a few weeks, and really just trying to get an extension of this actual range that we've been in right now, similarly to like what we actually saw back over here, in which we get a full extension of that range. And I'm not saying we're going to do something of that magnitude, but it's possible if that's what's coming next over there in the United States stock market. Again, that this is kind of like the grand finale, the last hurrah, the roaring excitement, and that we end up seeing a move that in total 3 gets us somewhere close to like $1.5 trillion, which ends up being very close to a 4.236 extension based on 2018, which we know we came up a little short over here, but that gets us into that area in there for the crypto market. Anything beyond that just becomes such a difficult to read to say, is the market going to go crazy? And I think that would have to actually be determined on this thing, that it's not going to end up rolling over here, even though we have all these economic indicators pointing to it that it would. But instead of something like this, you would likely need to see things like what we saw back with NVIDIA start to happen in here, where it pulls and then it goes back and then it does that. If you did that, hey man, I'll hop on board and we can go crazy. But just know that would be very different from how markets have historically behaved in this type of environment, where we have this lack of breadth in the market. It's super consolidated into just a few names. It's not an expansion, right? This is the type of behavior that comes when these macro elements become present. But it doesn't mean that we can't have a quick push and a roaring excitement if the Fed does something like we've talked about many times in the past, that retail is fully convinced that rate cuts mean bull market. And
I've been saying that for a few days now, guys. If you've been following, I've been telling you guys something is weird about tomorrow. Something could be coming, and if Powell is even slightly bullish, right? Even slightly bullish on a rate cut, maybe in July or something like that, markets are going to start to react and price that in. And like he just showed, pow, right? Knock your socks off, guys. So we will continue to stay on top of it. We got some other indicators to look at as well. Tech Dev says, you've been here before, 42 months after the start of the already ended long compression, hovering at the prior high, pressed against the top of the band. The band with squeeze and bounce. Expansion has just begun. Next leg poised to accelerate. As you can see over here, guys, look what ended up happening. 2017, pow, right? And here we are, same thing. Let's go, baby. All signs are pointing to a run to the upside very, very soon here, guys. So that's why I keep saying patience, guys. There will be some people who get shaken out and then are upset later that they got shaken out, right? So, don't fall for it, guys. Do not give up on the financially free person you're trying to become, right? What do we got? So breaking, NASDAQ closed at a new all-time high. The SPX also closed at a new all-time high. Apple hit a new all-time high with a 7% pump. And you think Bitcoin's going to crash? Think again. Whales are trying to shake you out. Bitcoin's going to 150K easily by mid of 2025. Massive bull market is coming. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree, guys. I will die on that hill. Okay. So while everybody else is all upset about the red, this is me on the red days, guys. Just chilling. Everything's blood in the streets. Everyone's panicking. Classic. Make the best of a bad situation, guys, right? That's what you got to do. That is what we got to do. Jelly says, history does not usually repeat, but it often rhymes. And so far, things have rhymed incredibly well. Bitcoin is playing out incredibly similar to the 2017 bull run. Will be off to the races soon enough. As you can see, guys, resistance, crash down, bear market, started back up. Fought with the resistance level, the old high, the old all-time high, right? Fought with that and run to the upside, parabolic run. Very similar, guys. We had a double top here, right? Remember, this was the peak of the last bull run here. We had a double top, collapse, bear market, 15-week chop in the same range around the all-time high, 16-week chop last time, right? So we're getting ready, guys. Look at 16 weeks chopping around the old all-time high. And then boom, right? So we're at 15 weeks chopping at the last bull run's all-time high. So are we set for a parabolic run to the upside here in the very, very near term? I think so. All signs point to liftoff, guys. All right, Bitcoin potential upside muted by hedge funds shorting futures, Glassnode reports. Despite the impressive flows registered by Bitcoin spot exchange traded funds in the US have seen impressive inflows, the expected positive impact on the market prices is being hindered by a strategy called cash and carry. According to an on-chain analyst from Glassnode, investors are longing Bitcoin through US spot ETFs and shorting the asset via futures traded in the CME. The CME Group futures market open interest has stabilized above 8 billion, indicating that traditional market traders are increasingly adopting the cash and carry strategy. This involves buying a long spot position and simultaneously shorting the futures contract. Hedge funds, in particular, are amassing large net short positions in Bitcoin, totaling over $6.3 billion in CME Bitcoin and 97 million in micro CME Bitcoin markets. This supports the notion that ETFs are being used primarily for longing spot exposure in these arbitrage trades. The cash and carry trade between long US spot ETF products and shorting futures has effectively neutralized the buy-side inflows to ETFs, leading to a neutral impact on market prices and indicating a need for organic buy-side demand to stimulate positive price movement. Notably, the amount of BTC funneled into large institutions grows daily with the ETF trading. Mt. Gox trustee holds 141 thousand. They're probably missing a zero there. BTC. The U.S. government holds 207,000 BTC. In all exchanges combined have 2.3 million BTC, and miners, excluding Satoshi, possesses 706,000 BTC. The total balance of the entities is approximately 4.23 million BTC, representing 27% of the adjusted circulating supply. Coinbase, through its exchange and custody service, holds a significant portion of the aggregated exchange and US spot ETF balances, with 270,000 BTC and 569,000 BTC respectively. The exchange's role in market price has grown, especially with the increase in whale deposits to Coinbase wallet post ETF launch. However, a notable part of these deposits correlates with outflows of GBTC's address clusters, which has been exerting selling pressure. So market is definitely being manipulated. BTC's price is being held down, probably so that they can accumulate as much ETF BTC as possible. You'll love to see it, guys. It provides us with DCA opportunities on our favorite altcoins and BTC too, right? So yeah. The MicroStrategy of Japan just bought more Bitcoin and its stock predictably pumped. Japanese investment firm Metaplanet has added another 23.5 BTC to its balance sheets bought for a total of 250 million yen, or about 1.6 million, according to Thursday's filing. Following the news, Metaplanet's stock on the Tokyo Stock Exchange pumped 10%, despite the price of Bitcoin itself falling more than 3% over the past 24 hours. As of June 11th, Metaplanet holds about 141.07 Bitcoin, acquired for 9.2 million at an average price of 65,426 per BTC. Wrote Dylan Leclerc, Microplanet's director of Bitcoin strategy, on Twitter Tuesday. That's a total Bitcoin treasury worth about 9.5 million today. Leclerc's tweet is reminiscent of those from MicroStrategy's executive chairman Michael Saylor, who has tweeted his company's Bitcoin holdings and average purchase price following each one of its buys for the past 4 years. Since adopting Bitcoin as its core treasury reverse asset in April, Metaplanet's top brass have willingly referred to the company as Asia's first MicroStrategy. Metaplanet previously told Decrypt that it plans to use capital markets to acquire more BTC, with deliberate attempts to mimic MicroStrategy's role within the American capital markets. The brand has certainly been effective. Branding has been certainly effective. Metaplanet stock has ripped 454% year to date since announcing its Bitcoin's plans. And just a side note, guys, another company here in Canada did the same thing yesterday, and their stock rose 23% today, right? So these companies buying up Bitcoin is also affecting other people's faith in the company, right? So, which is increasing the stock price of these MicroStrategy, right? Metaplanet, this company in Canada. We're starting to not just see pension funds and ETF holders, but we're also starting to see these bigger companies start to accumulate BTC as well. And as a result, it is boosting their stock prices like crazy. And we're talking about volatility that you generally don't see in the stock market too often. 23% in 24 hours is very, very good for the stock market, right? So very, very bullish, guys. Very bullish indeed. Got another video here for you. So now we're talking about Elizabeth Warren asking Powell to cut rates. Let's see what's going on here.
Definitely one of the top IRAs out there for crypto. Let's get into our first clip today. And the first clip is going to give you an outline of what could happen tomorrow at the FOMC. Take a look.
All right, the Fed is set to kick off its two-day policy meeting today, and the markets are also anticipating that big CPI inflation report that we're going to get this week. You are still of the expectation that we could potentially get 2 cuts this year, right?
I think I would say we're in the slim majority from Steve's report. We're looking for 1 cut in September and then another one in December.
So tight is a term of art within economists.
That we've been in a period for a while with inflation data sort of going sideways, and therefore somewhat ambiguous.
But I actually think it's going to be more than. I believe that, yes, in the months of October, November, December.
And really what everybody is going to be looking at is the messaging that's coming out and the summary of economic projections.
Remaining patient and continuing to look for validation that the true path is disinflation.
Apple actually down 2%, Nvidia up 0.75% following the split. We hit records. Can tech keep us going?
That as long as the CPI remains, kind of at where it's been about 3.4%, that should be enough to keep the momentum in the market going.
So what you say restrictive. I want the monetary policy of the U.S. to enable growth.
And what are you telling investors to do at this point?
So we think you should be fully invested, but at the same time, we should be careful as we lead into the fall, as we lead to more geopolitical risk, and as we lead into the election in November.
So this is likely to be, on balance, a sort of boring meeting.
Boring, except for there are so many other things that are happening.
All right, so as you can see there, it is all over the place in terms of the anticipation for tomorrow. Maybe that means, though, that the markets are heating up in terms of where a cut could come into play. Still a lot of people kind of pointing to that. A couple other things that are happening, of course, tomorrow, which, by the way, we will be airing that as a live stream. So make sure, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, do that right now. Just take a little time, hit that bell. You'll get a notification when we do that live stream tomorrow. I think we're going to probably come on around 2 o'clock, 2:15, and we'll live stream through Chair Powell's address to the press corps, which usually where we get a little bit of feedback from him and what we can kind of read within the tea leaves of his attitude toward whether it's cuts, rate, what we could see as a possible rate hike. Who knows what's going to happen on this, but it's a big day. Also, the CPI releases same day, so they'll have to come out in the morning. Expectations right now on the CPI are 3.4, so same as around the April print. If
CPI comes out as expected or better, markets are going to run, guys. Markets are going to run. And you combine that with potentially Powell even implying at a rate cut coming soon, not necessarily cutting tomorrow, but coming soon. You combine those two things, and we're going to have liftoff.
That comes in hotter. Ooh, this could get nasty. So we'll.
But yeah, that's the other side of it. If it comes in negative, dump city, man, dump city.
Take a look at all that for you guys tomorrow. We're going to break it down.
So have dry powder on the side, guys, just in case, because if it comes in worse than expected, you're going to have a fantastic opportunity to DCA. That's what I would tell you. Now, I got another chart here for BTC as well. I wanted to show you guys, as we see over on KuCoin. Now, this is also the daily, right? We have been ping-ponging inside of this range. And if you look where we are right now, guys, look where we are right now. We're not even close. We're not even close to the bottom of this range, guys, realistically, right? We could drop all the way down to 60,600, and it would still be bullish for us, right? So you have to understand that. Like, we're ping-ponging inside of this range. As long as we stay inside of here, it's fine. We could drop all the way again. We drop all the way down to around 60,000 and still be healthy. Do I think we're going to? No, I don't that far, but it would still be bullish. So no panicking, right? Got to keep it cool, guys. Got to keep it cool. What else do we got? So losses in GameStop shares have spread to meme tokens that trend to mirror the stock's movements. The Solana-based meme token, GME, which parodies the company, slid more than 10%.
Let's take a look at the chart of the day. GME ended Monday trading at $24.89, down 62% from a 2-year high of $61 last Thursday. The losses spread to meme tokens that tend to mirror the stock's movements. The Solana-based meme token GME, which parodies the company, slid more than 10% on the day. Related tokens like Roaring Kitty and other cat-themed tokens lost an average of at least 5%, according to data tracked by CoinGecko. GME stocks had skyrocketed since late May on retail trader Keith Gill's return for the first time since 2021. While gains were erased after GameStop said it would sell up to 70 million shares. And that's it for today's chart.
I hold GME, damn it. The meme coin. The meme coin. I don't hold a whole bunch of it, but what else is going on? Just in 13,000 BTC have been withdrawn from Coinbase today. Looks like your BTC supply is running out. Exactly. How many times have I said that now, guys? How many times have I said that? Reserves on exchange for Bitcoin are running severely low, and it's going to continue to happen, right? It's going to continue to happen. All right. What do we got on the bubbles, guys? Jasmy, so down 10.1%. Look at XCN. What a great DCA. I'm going to pick some more XCN up, I think, man. It's Swift. Swift's pumping while everything's down, eh? It's just off on its own over here, doing its thing, pumping. You love to see that. Oh, GME is recovering, 12.5% up. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, some good opportunities, guys. Some good opportunities. Let's have a look over at the Dixie like we always do. She's trying to pump on the 15. What does the hourly look like here? She's trying to pump on the hourly as well, guys. This daily really upsets me, though. Look at that. Ugh. 4 green candles in a row for the daily time frame, guys. I'm not loving that. I am not loving that. All right. Now, guys, listen. I keep getting asked this question, and I've got a separate video coming about it, but I'm going to show you guys right now, okay? Everyone keeps asking me, is Onyx coin made by JP Morgan, or does JP Morgan hold Onyx coin? People are confused by this. They keep asking me, right? Well, I read somewhere that it is. Guys, Onyx coin for JP Morgan is a completely different project than XCN, okay? And I will show you. As you can see, Onyx coin was a coin created by JP Morgan. It's a digital token, okay? So if we go over to the website, it's a totally different project, as you can see, right? Completely different Onyx coin by JP Morgan. So no, XCN is not the Onyx coin that JP Morgan created. Okay, so just for full clarity on that, guys. And also another quick reminder, guys, right? Again, you got to remember this, vitally important.
Currency been adopted by human society. I can tell exactly what's going to happen as the worst scenario or the must scenario. We're all going to die.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I can't get enough of that. I cannot get enough of that. Okay, guys, so we're going to get into the questions now, guys. We're going to get back into the chat. However, get your questions ready. Put them in the chat for me. I will be right back. I just got to run to the can quick. I'm doing the P dance here. So while I'm doing that, get your questions in the chat. We'll come back. We'll get into the questions, okay? I'll be right back. All right, let's get into the chat, guys. See what's going on. Philip, sorry, only talking top 100 to be clear. Have a great day, all. Nice. Crypto Paradox. I think Jasmy Moon has a good legs than me beating all Super Mario Wonders levels. MB, what's up, man? Is Jasmy heading down to 30 cents? Well, I mean, that's where the support level is down here, but so far we're dancing along this support level at 35 cents. So we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. It's possible, but listen, tomorrow is going to be a big deciding factor across the board, right? Whatever Bitcoin does, alts are going to do. If it's bad news tomorrow, Bitcoin dumps, alts are going to dump. It's going to be massive blood in the streets. So have dry powder on the sides. However, if it's good news, market's going to pump, guys. Pretty big, right? So either way, Be ready, stay ready so that you don't ever have to get ready, right? Hangman. Those who thought they missed the run on JASMY and Swift coin, here's your opportunity to accumulate at these prices before the next leg up. Don't miss this train before it leaves the station. 100% agree. Big Watch Dude, what's up, man? I'm digging the thumbnail pic of the badass ape in the JASMY shirt. Nice. I think we're only down because the Fed meeting tomorrow. Yeah, people are pricing in bad news tomorrow, but doesn't necessarily mean the news is going to be bad, right? Imagine selling at the last dip. Ouch. Yes. Fast Too Curious, what's up, man? No need to feel sorry for the people who sold. We're not here to make friends. We're here to make long-term gains. You're not wrong, my friend. You are not wrong. Here it is. Yes, Fast Too Curious is absolutely a legend. Trust me. Trust me, man. Makes good calls as well. Good calls. What up, everybody? Liquidity, what's going on, man? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Feeling good. Say something about CRV coin, please. Something about CRV coin. See what I did there? I'll look at it for you. Hang on. I'll look at it for you. I'm just being a dick. CRV coin. Let's have a look. We're talking about Curve Dow, right? I was bullish on this about a year ago. I was considering getting some. I didn't. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not still bullish on it. I think it's a good project. $600 million market cap. Still reasonable. Still reasonable market cap. No max supply. All-time high was in the bull run, near the top of the bull run, $83, man. $83. I can't remember. Something happened with this, something negative, but I don't remember what. There was some sort of FUD around it in the bull run. But it looks like it should rebound fairly well. Still got a lot of good listings and stuff like that. So definitely bullish on Curve Dow token still. Yes. Beebs, we've seen BTC in the crypto markets and stock markets drop before Fed meetings. Yes, absolutely. Already know we had to DCA. Hope that we get massive green candles. You mentioned in your recent video, Rob. Yes, it's coming. Swift's pumping a little. Yeah, Swift's the only one that seems to be pumping right now. Seems like it's going to push upwards soon. Yes. Swift wasn't done its pump to begin with, right? So I agree. I think that Swift is going to be one of the biggest gainers. Watch, I'm calling it now. If things are green, if it's good news from the FOMC and the CPI numbers come in bullish, then Swift is going to outperform most of the projects in the market, in my opinion. So, but we're going to stay on top of it, right? Mind games. Absolutely. Johnny, what's up, buddy? Nice. Need nice, strong hands. Don't get weak and miss the gains. Absolutely, man. Was 10x up on JASMY, now 7 up, still winning. JASMY to $30 billion market cap. JASMY strong. Good work, Rob. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, brother. Do you think CPI is going down tomorrow or up? Man, I don't know. I would just be taking a stab in the dark, to be honest with you. But I think that it's probably going to come out bullish, man. I feel like it's going to be bullish. Why altcoins not selling off and BTC relatively standing? Well, that just generally is what happens, right? A lot of people are up on altcoins as it is, so they want to take profits so they can DCA and stuff like that lower, right? Rob, I may have asked you this, but does KASPA, in your opinion, solve the crypto trilemma? Oh, man, that is a question for the ages, Beebs, because every single layer one that comes out says the exact same thing. For me personally, the whole solves the trilemma thing is like white noise to me. It doesn't mean anything. What does it even mean? Because every single layer one that comes out says the exact same thing. Algorand says it. HBAR was saying it. Like everyone says it, right? All the L1s, it's like a slogan for L1s to the point where I don't even think it's really that big of a deal at the end of the day, to be honest with you anymore, right? So, I mean, I would say, Beebs, it probably solves the trilemma about as much as most of the other great great layer ones, Cardano, Algorand, so on and so forth, right? But that's not saying, though, KASPA is still a fantastic project that I could see in the top 10. So, Melt Faces SCN is basically knocking on the door here, Jasmine. Yes, absolutely, man. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy parabolic, and I have a feeling it's going to going upwards. Get ready, peeps. Yeah, guys, I'll probably live stream it. We'll see what happens, right? What do we got? It could go down. I could go sideways. Watch. I will be right. If you look at the last, it always dumps before. Yeah, the last like 2 or 3 exactly. The last 2 or 3 times, it's definitely dumped like a day or so beforehand, right? It's bled out, and then afterwards, that afternoon, the market completely recovers, right? It could go 99% tomorrow. Oh, my stupid Google phones. Every time I talk, it starts thinking I'm talking to it, right? 99% tomorrow works at an expected or better. Yes, I hope so. Plain Dave, what's up, buddy? Picked up another 100K mobile today. Nice. That's a win, my friend. That's a win. When I hear the supply is running low, I know there's a market manipulation. Thanks a lot, Binance. Yeah, exactly, right? Crypto Holmes, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Crypto Queen in the house. What's going on? Damn, why doesn't it have to be why doesn't it have to be a fellow Asian? Umar Farouk is the CEO of Onyx by JP Morgan and global head of finance institution payments. Rob and everyone, what's up? Onyx is a JP Morgan business unit that leverages cutting edge technologies like blockchain and develop initiative products, platforms, and marketplaces. Yes, exactly. Completely different project than our Onyx coin. I own crypto. Rob, don't you think that this correction was caused by anticipation of the CPI being hot? Yes, I do. Shane. You think it could still be more of a dump? I think it's not really that they were anticipating it coming in hot, but I think it's just that people are precautious. That's all, right? They want to get out in case there's a massive dump tomorrow, right? However, if it turns out it doesn't come in hotter than expected, then all of a sudden they'll start to pile back in, right? It's just kind of protecting themselves from a massive dump, right? He bought to drop a deuce. Thoughts on bonk hitting 301 held up very strong today compared to the rest of the market. I think it's possible. Bonk will do very, very well in the bull run, in my opinion. Absolutely. X marks the spot. Just bought my first bag of Swift. Calling Rob. My psychologist feels I've been brainwashed by your channel. Nice. Hey, Rob, what do you think about Elon Musk saying that he will ban Apple devices and OpenAI if it integrates the operating system level? I mean, I think that Elon Musk has a personal vendetta against OpenAI because he was one of the creators, right? I think he's got a personal problem with the company, and I think that that's kind of really where that's stemming from. I get in theory, I get what he's saying, okay? But at the same time, I think he's overreacting a little bit because he knows his influence, and I think he's just trying to hurt OpenAI as a result, right? So, yeah. This channel's a scam. Rob, do you think KASPA will be a top 10 crypto? 100%. I do think so, yes. David, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. I was wondering where you were at, bro. Jasmine equals my retirement? Absolutely, man. You and me, bro. You and me both, man. Lily's in the house. Jasmine is my friend. Ty, what's up, man? Hope all is well this weekend. Have you ever looked at XYO token? I looked at it a year ago, but never invested into it. Yes, I actually did a breakdown video last year of XYO and just about their tech and stuff like that. So yes, if you want to check it out, it's probably, if you search my videos, you'll probably find it. Beebs, I was trying to think of another project that was in the top 20s that is not listed on any tier 1 exchanges except Uphold. Let's see who lists KASPA first. Yeah, I mean, guys, listen. When it comes to KASPA, you see projects like Turbo and Pepe stuff. They're all getting listed on these exchanges. No one's paying the exchanges to list these projects. As soon as they see that they can get fees on KASPA as well, it's going to get listed on all the tier 1 exchanges. What will be the bottom of this higher low on JASMY one-day chart? No idea, man. Tomorrow is going to depend on a lot of things, man. It's going to depend on what happens tomorrow with FOMC, CPI, and so on, right? What it do, baby boo? Dante in the house. What's going on, man? Armed to fight you. Fire sale. Absolutely, man. I ain't even looking at the FUD no more. Oh, man. Can hold Arnold voice. Do it now. This channel's a scam. Rob has me hooked. Line and sinker. Crypto Future Patreon member for life. Nice. Thank you so much, Forget About It, for supporting me, for supporting the channel, being a Patreon member. Absolutely awesome, guys. Definitely take the lead from Forget About It. Join the Patreon, guys. By the way, I just dropped a new video on the Patreon today, so go check that out, guys. Hey, Rob, what do you think will trigger the top of the bull run? Well, I mean, I think it's going to be a combination of things, right? We're going to have the Ethereum ETFs that are going to start. That'll start altcoins starting to run and the market starting to run. Then eventually, sometime in the next couple of months, we'll start to see some rate cuts happen, which is going to further add bullishness, right? Yeah. So, and then eventually, the stranglehold on suppressing the price from not only Binance but also from these ETF holders, right? Will also release, because they're going to want Bitcoin to run as well. So I think a combination of all those things, and we're going to end up seeing a massive run. So I'm at work, nice, getting paid to chill with the homies, man. I am Jasmy. We're all Jasmy. Jasmy to $1 2024. I'm hoping so, man. I am hoping so. What else do we got? Rob, is this the CEO of XCN? I'm not too sure, man. I just went to their website. Hang on. I've still got their website up. Let me pull up their website here. No, I don't really have much on their website to tell me, but two different projects though, man. Jasmy, yes. Travis, what's up, broski? Good to see you, man. Nick, hello, Mr. Rob. Sorry, missed your live stream videos. Been busy, but definitely been watching all of them. Nice. Thank you so much for your support, brother. I'll be watching lives again and now. Took some time off work in BC, now back in Ottawa. Nice. It's going to be awesome to have you here on a regular basis again, brother. It's going to be nice, and hopefully Veracity will make you life-changing wealth, brother. See, I don't forget nothing. I don't forget nothing. All right, guys. So, yeah, we're going to stay on top of the charts, as always. You guys know what it is. But remember one thing here, guys, okay? One thing you want to remember. If we see if we see Bitcoin drop down here to 64, 65K, that is going to set off potentially this inverse head and shoulders, which is going to shoot Bitcoin up to around that $90,000 level. Okay. So keep an eye out for that. So if we do see that pullback, don't think of it as being negative. It's actually going to be very, very positive. Right. So absolutely, man. Isaac, what's up, broski? Good to see you made it, man. Good to see you. Dante, you know it, brother. Absolutely. Oh, and forgot 2 mil Jasmy today. Nice. Man, you've come so far, man. Rob, which is the CEO, though? I got 2 different answers when I searched. GT, I'm going to be doing a video on it because I don't have that answer for you right now. I got to do some more research on it. But I'm going to do a breakdown video of it, the difference between the 2 companies, the CEOs, and all that stuff, just to show clear separation between them. So keep an eye out for that. It's probably going to come out sometime tomorrow or the day after. So I'm going to make sure everything's clear on it because I keep getting asked the same questions, right? So we're just going to get to the bottom of it. 900K Velo, nice. Remember, Kevin says, remember all the time Rob puts in, like, subscribe, become a member, and join the Discord. Great community here. Thanks, Rob. Hey, you're the man, brother. You are the man, broski. 20K Velodrome. Nice. Nice bags, brother. Nice bags. With 1.6 mil Jasmy, I think I have a pretty good chance making some good money this run. Oh, 100% you do. 100% you do, man. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it, brother. That is a good fat stack. Absolutely. All right, guys. All right. So that's the news, guys, as it sits. I'm going to go eat some supper. Thank you guys, as always, for showing up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support, as always, guys. Again, click the join button, guys, to support the channel, or jump over to the Patreon. I just uploaded a new video over on the Patreon today, so definitely go check that out. Link is down below. Follow me on X. Again, if you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the morning live stream. All right? Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one.